What's going on, guys? Matt with No BS Beard Reviews back again. This is the follow-up to my previous video. No idea why I just gave you the peace sign. I think in my head I was trying to say two, like the second video. But anyway, before we get started here, I just want to address kind of the big elephant in the room that is not my head. But today I want to talk to you about Arbonne and some of their products and how they've helped me. By no means do I want any of you to sell Arbonne. I'm not trying to get you to sell Arbonne. Just want to share with you like what's worked for my wife and I and several of our friends. So that's it. That's all I want to do is just share what I believe is a game-changing company that's really helped me out. That's it. I don't want you to try to sell these products under me or anything like that. I will share a link below where if you want to join this 30-day challenge I'm going to talk to you about, there'll be more information there on how you can do that. But yeah, let's jump in. So yeah, back in September, we were in full swing of fall ball. And so my wife and some of the other wives on the baseball team decided to do this 30-day Arbonne Get Health, it kind of like a cleanse, I guess. Which I'll be completely honest, when I heard that, I was like, oh, come on. I laughed. I've been drinking protein powder since I was like 12 years old. No joke. I remember going to Sports Authority with my dad back in the day and picking up a giant bucket of Mega Mass 2000 to try to bulk up for football and stuff. So I've been lifting weights and, eating healthy and taking sports supplements since I was like 12 or 13. So I know my way around the gym. I know my way around supplements, and I kind of just laughed. I thought Arbonne was kind of this women's stuff. I was like, soy protein? Are you kidding me? Not soy protein, pea protein. I was like, pea protein? Seriously? Like, I drink whey. Big guy, So I was like, a couple of the other husbands of the wives were like, hey, we're going to do this too. Do you want to do it? I'm like, that'd be kind of cool to do this 30-day program with some other guys who I respected. And so it ended up only being 3 of us. But it was really helpful to do this with other men. And that's why I'm making this video. So I'm going to do another 30-day cleanse. I'm going to put the dates on the screen here so you'll know when they start. I think there's like a January 2nd one. There's 3 in January going. And I'm basically going to do the first one, and I'll probably do it for like a month and a half. But I'm inviting you to do this with me. So this 30-day cleanse that we're going to talk about, we're going to do it together. Like, we're all going to get on a text thread. We're going to text each other throughout the day, encourage one another, really to help ourselves out, not only in the diet aspect. To me, this is much more than a diet. This is, life-changing. This is something that I want you to take your head and the way you think and just change things. I want you to be a hard-working son of a gun in life and all that you do. So this Arbonne thing, let's jump back to that. It's not a fad diet by any means. We don't count calories. I say we, like some kind of cults. Like, I don't count calories. I don't count points, carbs, any of that like diet fad stuff. I don't fast. I'm not doing like ketosis or like a keto type diet. To me, none of those diets are sustainable. As much as I want to try the carnivore diet someday because I love meat, I just think that's kind of disgusting. I don't think I could sustain that for very long. So really the reason why I decided to do this ever since COVID hit, my motivation to work out and to eat healthy has gone out the door. So basically the last 3 years, I've been on that seafood diet. I see it, I eat it. I have not cared. I have just eaten whatever I want. I'm talking about going to Chick-fil-A. This is almost embarrassing to tell you. Like, I would go to Chick-fil-A and I would get a spicy chicken meal, like a large spicy chicken meal. And sometimes I'd get an extra spicy chicken sandwich to eat on the way home. And I just didn't even care about the calories I was putting into my body and the junk that I was doing. You know, we're big into baseball. We've got 3 kids under 9 that play ball, and you know, we'd be practice basically almost every night of the week at different fields, and it was always like, hey, where are we grabbing food on the way home? And we were just eating fast food like 4 or 5 times a week. And I had my specials, the meals I liked at every place, you know, whether we're going to Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. And I look back, man, I was such a fat ass. Like, I just didn't care. And if that's you right now, I encourage you to make a change in your mindset and the way you want to do things. And so, you know, I had joint pain, I had bad knee pain, sleepless nights. I didn't sleep all that well. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, my energy was super low. Like, I mean, basic stuff. I have a ride-on lawnmower. I don't even want to mow the lawn. I was just so lazy. I didn't want to ride. I didn't want to do anything. Yard work, anything that required any type of effort, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I used to be extremely moody. Again, I've got those 3 precious kids, and I would be quick to just go from 0 to a complete a-hole. And I really think it was the crap and the junk that I've been putting into my body for so long. And so we started this 30-day cleanse, which really kicked off my health journey. And so the 30-day cleanse, it focuses on 5 things. So obviously we got to eat clean. So I'm going to work with you on teaching you, you know, the right foods to eat that are nutrient dense. You know, we're going to avoid foods that have like pesticides, GMOs, antibiotics, all that crap. And I'll be completely honest, I used to have that mindset of, oh, you know, I don't care about any of that stuff, whatever, you know, I'll eat what I eat. I don't care if there's pesticides or whatever's in it, you know, more the merrier. And it caught up with me having that crap mindset. We are going to avoid foods that are disruptive to your body, foods that are acidic, addictive, allergenic type foods. It's crazy. So I used to have lower back pain all the time. I used to get joint pain. And by doing this 30-day cleanse, it went away. And I was like, how is that possible? Well, there's certain types of foods that we're going to avoid. Foods that have like gluten, dairy, whey in them, soy, just to name a few, artificial sweeteners. I used to start my day off with like 3 Splendas or whatever sweetener in my coffee. We're going to avoid caffeine, but I do have a solution for that, and alcohol. So I know you're probably saying like, wow, that is a lot to pull out. I can promise you it's all worth it. Guys, it's 30 days. You need to be able to do something consistently for 30 days. You need to have the right mindset and essentially grow a set and be able to make a change in your life if you want to be successful. Again, I'm doing this because I want to help y'all out. And selfishly, I want a group of guys to be able to text with and share, you know, those success stories that, hey man, I drove past Taco Bell tonight. I didn't pull in. I went home and had a grilled chicken breast with some salad. I want to share those kinds of stories with you. Third thing we'll focus on is balancing our pH and blood sugar. So you're not getting those mid-morning or mid-afternoon crashes. Gosh, I know I used to get probably at 10:30, 11-ish. I'd get so sluggish and so tired. Same thing around 3 p.m.-ish, 3, 4-ish. I was just done at my job. Just falling asleep. I work behind a computer. I work from home. And so, man, I just start falling asleep in the afternoons. That feeling is completely gone. Fourth thing we're going to do is we're going to poop a lot. So we're going to support our elimination organs. So we're going to work on detoxifying the body. One of that is you're going to take some supplements that are going to give you some of the best shits of your life. Like, no joke. I'm talking about coming out the bathroom, telling your significant other, pulling your pants up, I feel 10 pounds lighter, baby. But no, you're gonna really have some great bowel movements. You're gonna feel great in your stomach. I'm to the point now, like if I drink a soda, my stomach just feels gross. I just feel so fat bellied and bloated. And yeah, I just try to avoid that now just because I like the feeling of being thinner. I like the feeling of being just not having a full belly. It just feels good. By no means am I starving, I just feel comfortably full all the time, which is great. And so the fifth piece on how we're going to do that is with the different supplements in this 30-day, I don't want to call it cleanse because I guess it is a cleanse that you're detoxifying your body of stuff. But there's going to be certain products. And again, I'm going to link all this below. I'm going to give you a link to where you can pick all this up and invest in your body. I look at it as, when I first started doing this and we were buying it, I was like, man, this is kind of, I don't know if I want to spend my money on this. And then I started thinking of all the fast food trips, $40-50 every night during the week that I was doing. I mean, it adds up quick. Our food budget was out the window. I mean, we were just killing it with fast food. You think about I'm not a big drinker anymore, but I mean, think about Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, you go to the store and buy a bottle of alcohol or a bottle of liquor or a 12-pack, all the money you're spending on that could be going to investing in your body. Again, so I'll drop a link below. I would love for you to click on that link, join this 30-day challenge with me. So just to highlight some of the stuff that you're gonna get with that, first is gonna be your protein powder. This stuff is like my best friend. I have 2 protein shakes a day, and I don't even call them protein. It's like a meal replacement shake because one of the things with this is like in the morning, I'll give you one of my favorite recipes. I'm doing 3 scoops of this protein shake. It's roughly about 30 or so grams of protein. I'll do a frozen banana to thicken it up, make it a little bit creamier. I do that, and then I add in this gut health. Again, it's gonna give you those fantastic poops. I add that in there. What else am I putting in? I'm trying to think. I will add also, depending on the shake I'm having, like sometimes some organic cocoa powder I'll put in to give it a little bit chocolatier taste. Sometimes some of the organic peanut butter powder, so I'll do like a chocolate peanut butter banana shake. And you can get really tasty with these. So I'll do 2 of those a day, which are great. And then I'll also eat like 2 other like healthy snacks throughout the day, and then like a balanced dinner, and maybe another snack. Sometimes I'll throw in an extra protein shake where I'll just do like a scoop or 2 of protein throughout the day, and I don't add like any extra. Oh, I totally forgot. I add almond butter into these shakes, so that's where I'm getting my fats from. Sometimes I'll add a handful of spinach too if I'm feeling a little froggy, but sometimes I'll just do 2 scoops with almond milk. So I always use almond milk as my like liquid I put in the shakes. But that's kind of like what I eat every day. And I'm very much a person of regimen. I like to eat the same thing every day at the same time. So with that, I talked about, so we're eliminating caffeine to an extent. It does come with these energy fizz sticks. These are gonna be your new best friend. I love these things. I mix these in with like 16 ounces of water. So true story, I used to drink like 40 ounces of coffee every day before noon. And then in the afternoons, I would treat myself to like a Diet Coke or a Diet Pepsi, because it was diet, in the afternoon as that pick me up. I now in the mornings have about 10 ounces of coffee. I know it's 10 ounces because I have that little 10 ounce Yeti lowball tumbler thing. And I drink one of those and I'm good with that. I don't even want any more coffee. I do not crave soft drinks anymore. So these fizz sticks are awesome. They say you're supposed to have like 3 a day. Sometimes I'll have 4, 5, but who knows? I'm a bigger dude, right? But so you're getting fizz sticks with that. You're also gonna get something called gut health. I'll drink this in the morning. With another thing you'll get is, I drink it with like these greens shake. It's a greens powder. That doesn't actually come with the 30-day kit, but that's just something you can add. I'll drink the gut health. Again, this is helping to clear and detoxify your body. I can't believe I'm talking about this stuff. I was the biggest naysayer when my wife was doing this, and you know, she had, not to digress with the two other things I just want to quickly show you, but she has had gut issues for years now. She's had multiple, what did it say? Endoscopy, I know I'm saying that wrong, and colonoscopies. She had, oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me with that symptom where like seeds get stuck in your intestines. And it's like super painful. I've had to take her to the ER before for that. And so she started doing this Arbonne style diet, and she had a recent colonoscopy, and her doctor was like, wow, I don't know what you've been doing, but you look like perfectly healthy. So that was really cool to hear. Made me an even bigger believer of their products. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of a cool story. And the last two pieces are these two clean tox things. This is like an herbal tea. So I'll have this sometimes at night. Again, I don't have this every day. I try to have it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And then these, this is like a certain part of the 30 days. I think like the last week or so, you take these clean tox, which is another tea type thing. And so that's what I take. I've been super happy. Again, I thought this was like a girly female thing. You know, I was like, well, I'm going to take whey protein, baby. Don't worry about me. I'll just take whey protein. And she was like, no, that's one of the things we're eliminating is whey. And so it's funny. I now can notice if I have like a lot of cheese or milk or dairy, my lower back hurts. And it's completely because of food. I never thought of that. I never thought to think that a food could trigger something in my body. You know, I never thought that food could cause inflammation in the body. And so this is it's a pea protein shake. Really good stuff. It's got pea protein isolate, cranberry protein, and rice protein. Things I would have never thought to take. So we did this 30-day thing in September, ended in October. I was like, it's awesome. I felt great. I also was like, it's an investment to do it, right? And so I was like, I want to find cheaper ways of doing this. Arbonne's great. I loved it. I went out and found some pea protein on Amazon. It was like a very well-known pea protein, had thousands of reviews, came in a huge jug. I had the first sip and had to throw away that shake. It was so bad and disgusting. My wife stomached a few of them down. I couldn't do it. They were just horrible. I tried some other stuff off Amazon similar to a fizz stick. It just tasted horrible. It was so artificially flavored, and just, I've tried other protein powders that just, they're very overly sweet and artificially flavored. So I came back, I did another one of these 30-day cleanses in November to early December, had great results from September to mid-December. Like, I guess, yeah, it's almost the end of December. It's almost January. I've lost almost 25 pounds. I started at 275 or 276, and I'm down to about 252 right now. And I've done that through a combination of using the Arbonne products, eating healthier, and just working out. So I now look forward to working out. I started back in September just walking during my lunch breaks. I would just walk as long as I could, as long as I had time for. And then that turned into doing some weightlifting workouts in my garage gym, which I started off with just like a slam ball and an old kettlebell I had. And I've quickly become obsessed with creating the perfect garage gym. So now I get up at 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. I will go out and lift in the morning before the kids and my wife get up so I can get that done, get it out of the way. And then either at lunch or in the evening, I'll go for a walk. Try to get at least 30 minutes in on days that I don't have meetings like back to back and I can squeeze 60 minutes in. I love to do that. So another thing I love, like I mentioned, this is the 30-day kit. Arbonne's made it super easy to get all these products. I think they have like a 30-day kit. Again, I'm gonna link this below. You can check those out. I would love for you to sign up and do this with me. Again, I'm not looking for you to sell this stuff. I'm looking for you to join my next 30-day program. Again, I'm gonna link the dates when those start. I know one's January 2nd. I wanna say like the 14th or 15th, and like later in the month. I should have written those dates down probably. So I will list them again over here. But I would love for you to do this with me. We're gonna create a group for just us guys where we can get vulnerable if you want to, share our successes, share any challenges we're up against, support and encourage one another to, one, get healthier, be better versions of ourselves, and be better for our families, our spouses, our kids. That's what it's all about. Now, if your wives or significant others want to do it as well, I know my wife's going to do it. She would love to have some new friends in her group as well. So feel free, if you want to have your spouses in there as well. Again, I'll drop a link below. It's going to give you all the information that you need. It is an investment, but this is an investment in your health. What good are all those material possessions going to be if you're dead? So I guess that's kind of grim to leave on, but again, looking forward to chatting with everybody tomorrow night. Going to do a live stream tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern time on Wednesday, December 28th. Discuss anything. I definitely want to talk about health and fitness and workouts, but also beard routines, what I'm doing nowadays, what you're doing, my favorite beard products, shaving products. Happy to jump in and just give you all the scoop on some of my favorite things. Just get to know me better, man. Let's just be real with one another. No questions are off the table. Happy to answer anything. But there you go. I probably rambled on way too long, but click the link below if you want to learn more about how to get started with this 30-day challenge. I'm going to call it challenge, this 30-day challenge to get in better shape, be healthier, be better versions of yourself. All right, guys, as always, God bless you. We'll talk soon. Take care.